Picture this. You're sipping coffee, flipping through glossy travel brochures, dreaming of a sun-soaked beach or a charming mountain village. The world is calling, and after years of hard work, you're ready to answer. But what if that dream trip turns into a nightmare you never saw coming? At 70 or beyond, travel isn't just about packing a suitcase. It's about navigating risks that could drain your health, wallet, and peace of mind. In this video, I'm revealing 6 hidden dangers of traveling after 70 that could derail your plans, from silent health threats to scams that target seniors. As a counselor specializing in psychology and health for seniors, I've seen too many vibrant retirees face these challenges unprepared. Stick with me until the end, because the final danger is one most travelers never consider, yet it could cost you everything. Let's dive in and ensure your next trip is safe, joyful, and truly worth taking. Comment "I'm here" below to let me know you're ready to learn. 1. Silent health crises that strike without warning. As we age, our bodies become less predictable, and travel can amplify this vulnerability in ways many seniors overlook. After 70, conditions like heart disease, diabetes, or even arthritis can flare up unexpectedly, turning a minor issue into a full-blown emergency. Unlike at home, where your doctor is a phone call away, accessing quality care in an unfamiliar city or foreign country can be a logistical nightmare. Long flights increase the risk of deep vein thrombosis, blood clots, while high altitudes or extreme climates can strain the heart and lungs. For example, dehydration from a hot day. Sightseeing can escalate into confusion or fainting symptoms that hit seniors harder and recover slower. Consider Margaret, a 72-year-old from Ohio who loved her annual trips to Florida. On a recent vacation, she ignored mild dizziness, blaming it on the heat. Hours later, she collapsed from severe dehydration, requiring an emergency hospital visit. The hospital was hours away, and her family faced a $10,000 bill because her insurance didn't cover out-of-state emergencies. Stories like Margaret's are common, yet many seniors assume their health will hold steady on the road. Beyond physical risks, travel disrupts routines critical to health management. Missed medications, irregular meals, or skipping exercise can destabilize chronic conditions. Psychologically, the stress of navigating airports or unfamiliar places can spike anxiety, especially for those with mild cognitive decline. Studies show that seniors over 70 are 30% more likely to experience health emergencies while traveling compared to younger adults, often due to underestimated risks. What can you do before booking? Consult your doctor for a comprehensive health checkup. Discuss your itinerary, including climate and physical demands. Pack extra medications, carry a medical summary, and research nearby hospitals at your destination. Invest in travel insurance that covers emergency evacuations and out-of-network care. Don't assume your Medicare plan travels with you. Finally, listen to your body. If you feel off, rest instead of pushing through. A vacation should recharge you, not send you to the ER engagement prompt. If this resonates, comment "Health First" below to show you're prioritizing safety. 2. Germs and infections that target vulnerable immune systems. Travel exposes you to germs your body may not be ready to fight, and after 70, a weakened immune system makes infections more dangerous. Airports, planes, and tourist hotspots are petri dishes of bacteria and viruses, from flu strains to foodborne pathogens like E. coli. For younger travelers, a cold might mean a few days of tissues, but for seniors, it can lead to pneumonia or weeks of recovery. International travel adds risks like contaminated water or unfamiliar spices that upset sensitive digestive systems. Take John, a 75-year-old from Texas who joined a group tour to Mexico. Excited to try local cuisine, he ate a street taco washed with tap water. Within hours, he was bedridden with a severe stomach infection, requiring IV fluids and cutting his trip short. His immune system, already compromised by age, struggled to recover, leaving him weak for weeks. Such stories highlight how seemingly minor exposures can spiral into major setbacks. Psychologically, the fear of getting sick can dampen the joy of travel, especially for seniors who face serious illnesses before crowded planes where recycled air circulates for hours, or shared surfaces like hotel doorknobs increase exposure. Data from the CDC shows seniors are twice as likely to be hospitalized for travel-related infections compared to those under 60, often because their bodies take longer to fight off pathogens. How to stay safe? Wear a mask in crowded areas, use hand sanitizer religiously, and avoid raw or undercooked foods. Stick to bottled water, even for brushing teeth in regions with questionable water quality. Get recommended vaccines like flu or pneumonia shots before departing. Carry over-the-counter remedies for stomach or respiratory issues, and don't hesitate to seek medical help at the first sign of illness. Vigilance keeps infections from stealing your trip's shine. Engagement prompt. Comment germ-free to share your commitment to staying healthy. 3 Exhaustion that lingers. Long after the trip, travel is exhilarating, but after 70, it can leave you drained for weeks. Long flights, early mornings, and packed itineraries tax the body and mind more than they did in your 50s. Seniors often underestimate how fatigue compounds other risks: weakened immunity, poor coordination, or even mental fog. Unlike younger years where a nap could reset you, recovery now takes days or longer, turning a relaxing trip into a grueling ordeal. Consider Sarah, a 71-year-old from California, who planned a week-long national park tour. The constant bus rides, early wake-ups, and long walks left her so exhausted that she caught a cold by day 3. Back home, it took a month to regain her energy, and she regretted not pacing herself. Sarah's story reflects a common oversight, assuming travel stamina stays constant with age. Psychologically, exhaustion can erode the joy of new experiences, leaving seniors irritable or disengaged. Sleep disruptions, unfamiliar beds, noisy hotels, or jet lag hit harder after 70, with studies showing seniors take up to twice as long to adjust to time zone changes. Physically prolonged sitting during travel can cause joint stiffness or swelling, especially for those with arthritis. How to combat fatigue. Plan rest days between activities and avoid back-to-back sightseeing. Choose shorter flights or break up long journeys with layovers. Pack snacks to maintain energy and stay hydrated. Dehydration worsens fatigue. Prioritize sleep by bringing earplugs or an eye mask for unfamiliar environments. Most importantly, know your limits. A lighter schedule means more enjoyment, not less engagement. Prompt comment, rest up if you're ready to pace your travels wisely. 4 falls that can change your life forever. Falls are a leading cause of injury for seniors, and travel amplifies this risk. After 70, declining balance, weaker muscles, and slower reflexes make accidents more likely. Uneven sidewalks, dimly lit hotel hallways, or crowded tourist sites can turn a misstep into a broken hip or wrist. At home, a fall might mean a bruise, but abroad it could lead to surgery, months of rehab, or permanent mobility loss. Take Robert, a 73-year-old from New York, who tripped on a cobblestone path during a Napa Valley wine tour. His fractured ankle required emergency surgery and a 6-month recovery, derailing his active lifestyle. Robert hadn't realized how different travel environments are from his familiar neighborhood, where he walked confidently daily. Psychologically, the fear of falling can make seniors hesitant, reducing their enjoyment of new places. Many destinations lack accessibility features like ramps or handrails, and fatigue from travel worsens coordination. The National Institute on Aging reports that seniors over 70 are 3 times more likely to fall while traveling due to unfamiliar terrain and rushed schedules. How to stay steady. Choose destinations with good accessibility, like cities with smooth sidewalks or tours designed for seniors. Wear sturdy supportive shoes and consider a cane or walking stick for uneven ground. Rest often to avoid fatigue-related stumbles and ask for help with luggage to reduce strain. A single fall can steal your independence, so prioritize stability over pride. Engagement, prompt, comment. Stay steady to commit to fall prevention. 5 financial traps that can wipe out your savings. Travel after 70 isn't just a health gamble, it's a financial one. Medical emergencies, trip cancellations, or scams can drain your savings faster than you expect. Many seniors assume their regular insurance covers them abroad, only to face massive bills for hospital stays or evacuations. A single airlift to a U.S. hospital can cost $50,000 or more, and Medicare rarely covers foreign care. Consider Helen, a 74-year-old from Arizona who booked a Caribbean cruise. A sudden illness forced her to cancel, but the cruise line's strict policy meant no refund, costing her $4,000. She hadn't purchased trip cancellation insurance, assuming her health was stable. Helen's story shows how unpredictable setbacks can hit your wallet hard. Scams are another threat. Seniors are prime targets for fake tour operators, overpriced taxis, or phishing emails posing as travel deals. Psychologically, financial losses can trigger stress or shame, especially for those on fixed incomes. The Federal Trade Commission notes that seniors lose billions annually to travel-related fraud, often because they trust too easily in unfamiliar settings. How to protect your finances? Buy comprehensive travel insurance covering medical care cancellations and lost luggage. Book through reputable agencies and avoid deals that seem too good to be true. Use credit cards for payments. They offer better fraud protection than cash. Stay alert for scams and never share personal details with strangers. Your savings are your security guard. Them fiercely. Engagement, prompt, comment. Money safe to pledge financial vigilance. 6. Emotional overload. That steals your joy. Travel's emotional toll is a hidden danger many seniors overlook. After 70, the stress of navigating delays, language barriers, or lost luggage can feel overwhelming, especially for those with anxiety or early cognitive changes. The pressure to make memories can backfire, leaving you frustrated instead of fulfilled. For couples or families, differing energy levels or expectations can strain relationships, turning a trip into a source of conflict. Take David, a 76-year-old from Florida, who planned a family reunion trip to Colorado. His grandkids wanted high-energy activities, but David's slower pace led to tension. He felt guilty for holding them back, and the stress dampened his enjoyment. David's experience shows how emotional expectations can clash with physical realities. Psychologically, travel can trigger loneliness or homesickness, especially for widows or widowers. Being far from familiar support systems can amplify these feelings. Research from the American Psychological Association suggests seniors over 70 report higher travel-related stress than younger adults, often due to reduced emotional resilience. How to protect your peace. Set realistic expectations with travel companions and plan activities that suit everyone's energy levels. Choose familiar or low-stress destinations, like domestic cities with good infrastructure. Stay connected with loved ones via phone or video calls to combat loneliness. Practice mindfulness techniques like deep breathing to manage stress on the go. Travel should lift your spirits, not weigh them down. Engagement, prompt, comment. Peaceful travels if you're ready to prioritize emotional well-being. Travel after 70 can be a beautiful way to celebrate life, but it demands caution, planning, and self-awareness. From silent health crises to emotional overload, these 6 dangers highlight why seniors must approach travel differently than in their younger years. By prioritizing health, safety, and peace of mind, you can enjoy meaningful experiences without risking your well-being. Life lesson. True adventure isn't about chasing every destination. It's about choosing experiences that enrich your life while preserving your health, finances, and joy. Quality trumps quantity every time. If this video helped you rethink your travel plans, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you don't miss our weekly tips for thriving after 70. Share one lesson you learned in the comments below. Your insights inspire others. Thank you for watching, and here's to safe, joyful journeys ahead.